Hey guys!
Hello!
So, welcome to the second in the series of our top twos. This one's episode is going to be on Epcot and all our favourite number twos, same categories as last time. Let's work our way through and have some discussions.
Let's go! So the first category is favourite rides, and I'm going to throw it in there that my favourite ride is the Grand Fiesta Tour. Ooh.
I think it's your favourite ride in Disney.
Yeah, it is literally one of my favourite rides. It's in the Mexican Pavilion in the pyramid, steep pyramid, and it's based on the Three Caballeros, and it's just one of those dark kind of rides, but I absolutely love it. It's probably, yeah,
It's a boat ride.
Yeah, it's a boat ride. It's probably one of my favourite rides in Disney, let alone
It's
just
awesome.
Epcot. I love it.
It's awesome. Okay, so my first one of the top twos is Test Track. So Test Track is awesome. If you've not been on Test Track, get on it. If you don't even know what Test Track is, YouTube it after this. Obviously, finish watching what we're doing first. Basically, create a car on this Chevrolet touchscreen thing, and you can change everything about it. It's all customizable. Then they test your car on this Test Track. Then you get scored, and at the end you can become the best of the day, best of the week, best of the month, best of the year. So yeah, I mean, we've never done that well that we've become best of the day even. No. Maybe next time.
We're not usually best in the car.
No.
There's only like 3 other people in there.
But
it's fun.
It's okay. It's a great ride, and it's probably one of the fastest rides in Disney. It's awesome. Definitely go check it out.
Okay, so my second top two is Soarin'. So it's actually now called Soarin' All Around the World, or Around the World, either one. But it's in the land in Epcot. Again, I don't want to ruin it for anyone that's never been on it, because it's one of those rides that are kind of like really different to all the other rides in Disney. So I'm going to leave it just at that. But Soarin' Around the World is amazing, and it's in my top two. So
my number two is The Seas with Nemo and Friends. Now, the actual ride itself is great, but that's not the reason it's in my top two in Epcot. It's the ending of the ride that's the best bit. The ride is very similar to the Little Mermaid ride, where you get in like a clamshell effectively, and you go around and you get to see like Nemo and all that. And it is a really good ride. But when you get off the ride, you then go into like this big aquarium center place, and it's awesome. This is where they've got all the manatees, and the manatees is one of my favorite animals in the world. Definitely one of my favorite sea animals by far. They are effectively the cows of the sea. They are big, clumsy, and I love them. I just want to cuddle them. There's one called Big Joe. Google Big Joe. He's awesome.
I don't know if he'll come up on a Google search, but...
Yeah, don't Google Big Joe. Google Big Joe Epcot Manatee. Don't put just Big Joe. That's... no. When you come off, you can go around, there's like huge aquariums, there's people diving down, and it's awesome. I absolutely love it. And the outside of the ride's pretty cool as well, because they've got the seagulls and they're all shouting at each other and mine and stuff like that. You know, that's a great impression. But Seas with Nemo's and Friend is awesome. Go and check it out, and don't forget, Google Big Joe Epcot Manatee.
So the next category we're going to be talking about are favourite places to eat in Epcot. You go? Okay,
yeah, I'm happy to go first. So my number one, which is actually my number one, is Coral Reef. Coral Reef is the restaurant next to Seas with Nemo's and Friends on the right hand side. You go in and you're seated in this big, huge, like semicircle room, and then the front like that is flat. It's a massive glass aquarium. We went there and I had the shrimp and grits. It was top 3 meals of all time in my life.
And if you guys have watched our vlogs and you've seen this, what did I have, Jez?
Mahi mahi.
What type of fish was that?
Cod.
Watch our vlogs, you'll understand. We had a long running discussion on this.
Mahi mahi's a fish.
Which Jez learned.
But yeah, so yeah, obviously it's a very fish filled menu, but Coral Reef is an amazing restaurant. It's funny.
Fish filled.
Yeah, it's a fish filled menu.
Okay.
But Coral Reef is an amazing restaurant. The only thing that kind of I felt a bit weird about was I was eating Nemo and his cousin was swimming around. But I get over that because it tasted so awesome.
Okay, so one of my top twos is Le Cellier's. So we haven't actually eaten in the restaurant, however, when we went to Food and Wine Festival, they obviously have bits of food from all around the world, and in Canada they had food, or they sampled food from Le Cellier's, and we tried the cheddar cheese soup, which was amazing.
It was good.
And filet mignon, I think it's called, which was like a beef in like a mushroom sauce. But it was really, really good, and I really enjoyed it, and it's really made me want to go to Le Cellier's, and that's probably in like my top 3 restaurants that we need to try. So we're going to be going there soon.
My second on the list of 2s is the Liberty Inn. The reason I chose the Liberty Inn and none of the others is because we've tried quite a few restaurants at the Food and Wine, but we haven't actually been in them. So like, I really enjoyed the food in China, and I really enjoyed the food in Africa, but I've not actually been to the restaurants and the places that offer that food. So I decided to choose Liberty Inn because we've definitely been there and I really enjoyed it. I had the steak and it was absolutely delicious, and obviously it's all American food because it's in the American Pavilion. So yeah, Liberty Inn definitely for me.
Okay, so my number 2 in our top 2s is a little ice cream parlour in the French Pavilion. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because it's going to be horribly wrong, but I will put the name of it on the screen now. That's where it is. And that ice cream parlour do ice cream macaroons, and they are amazing. Jez had a chocolate one and I had a strawberry one, and I will 100% get it every time that I go to Epcot from now on.
They were a snack credit as well, so we didn't actually have to pay for them because they were included in our dining plan. We got one for free, and it wasn't a whole meal, it was just a snack. So that was really nice. So they're our favourite 2 places to eat each in Epcot. The next category is going to be favourite shows / parades, but because there's not really any parades at Epcot, so it's going to be shows. So our favourite 2 shows each at Epcot, and our first one is the same.
There's not that many shows or parades at Epcot, but we both decided that our favourite one was Illuminations, which is the nighttime fireworks show at Epcot. It's really, really good. It's unlike all the other kind of fireworks shows because it's a fireworks show, but the main element of it isn't actually the fireworks, which sounds strange. But yeah, so we're going to go with that as our number 1 top 2.
My number 2 show in Epcot is O Canada. So O Canada is effectively like a massive
360
observatory kind of thing, big dome. You go in and it's all on the roof and all around you, and it's Martin Short is doing it. Martin Short plays Jack Frost in Santa Claus 3. Anyway, he's in a few films, and yeah, he's obviously Canadian, so he does the O Canada, and he's just really funny, and it's just a good show. Also as well, it's air conditioned, so on a hot day in Epcot, it's nice to just chill, learn about Canada, get some air conditioners in you.
And my second favourite top 2 is the Pixar Short Film Festival. So I believe it's still on. It was there when we were there last summer, and I think it's still there now. But it's basically just in, I think it might be in the screen where Captain EO was, could be wrong. But it's just in a little cinema screen, and it just shows some of the Pixar shorts, and it's in 3D as well. And it was just really nice actually just to sit there and just chill and watch a bit of Disney, because you know, that's what you want to do when you're in Disney. So that is my second top 2. So the last category for Epcot is favourite shops. So one of my top 2s of shops in Epcot is the Plaza in the Mexican Pavilion. It's in the same part as where the Grand Fiesta Tours ride is that I said about earlier. It's in that weird pyramid thing, and it's like a little marketplace. They sell sombreros and other like typical Mexican stuff, and they also have like the 3 Caballeros merchandise as well. But I really like it in there. It's really cute and quaint. I definitely love that shop.
It's quite dark actually. It's really quite dark, and there's obviously a little restaurant at the bottom which is all like candlelit. It's really nice, and the sky actually looks like sky. It looks like all like dark and sort of moody. It's cool.
Moody.
Ooh, moody. It's a good word. So my first shop that is my favourite shop in Epcot is Club Cool. So Club Cool is a shop because you can buy refreshments, and there's loads of Coca-Cola stuff in there, and there's different drinks companies and stuff you can buy things from. But the best bit about Club Cool is the fact that you can try all the different drinks from around the world, and it's like the most popular of the drinks in each country. There are some that I like and some that I don't like. If you haven't seen our vlog where we go to Club Cool, go back, find it, watch it. Because we tried Beverly, and Beverly is disgusting.
I mean, I will always say Beverly's disgusting, but I will probably try it again. And I would recommend you to try it again, because it's actually ridiculous what some countries sell and think people will like. I mean, I think it was Italy.
It's Italy,
so like,
yeah.
I mean, if you're Italian and you love it, you know, fair enough. But I really don't see how anyone can love it, because it literally tastes like cleaning liquid.
Beverly
rank.
is definitely disgusting. Go check it out, because I can't remember all the flavours, but Beverly sticks in my head because it's not nice. 100% Beverly's not nice. What's your second?
So my second top 2 is the Frozen Ever After gift shop. I don't think it has a name, because I think it is attached to one of the other gift shops in Norway, but it's amazing. It's all things Frozen, and it's just as you come off the ride, so you're all like hyped and excited for Frozen, then you go in and see all this merchandise and you're just like, what?
I think the name of the other shop is Puffin's Roost.
Yeah, something like that.
Puffin's Roost, I think, is the shop on the left,
There's a few
and then
kind of
there's a
all
shop
linked into
in,
each other.
which is the Frozen shop, and on the right is the Frozen Ride, which was Maelstrom. So my second shop, which is obviously gonna get on the list somewhere, is the pin shop in Epcot. So as you go through Epcot gates, the centre bit in the middle is called Future World, and bang in the middle of that is Pin Central.
It's a tiny little shop. It's more like a pop-up shop, but that's where kind of all the pin trading goes on. So if you're a big pin trader, there's usually little pop-up tables around the shop, and that's where people just, not cast members, just, you know, guests, pin trade with each other. So if you like pin trading, go there, because that is the place to be.
That's where we got our Pixar event pins from as well.
Yeah, from the Pixar party in 2016. We got our pins from there. Which
was awesome. So yeah, that's my second.
Okay, so that's all of the categories done, guys. Thank you for watching. Next week we'll be doing a top 2s for Hollywood Studios. Woo. So if you want to watch that, head over to our channel next Wednesday. Thank you for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you love it.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to our channel, and please let us know down below all of your favourites in Epcot as well. And we'd love any recommendations for restaurants, because we need to add them to our long list of places to try.
Definitely a long list.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
See you later, bye.